Hey friends and family, hey loved ones, hey kids, hey silly rabbits, how's the tricks going? Is life serving you up treats and tricks? It's pretty tricky out there sometimes, pretty tricksy. And we trick ourselves, we fool ourselves all the time. And it's just a funny, silly, crazy ride. So, just getting on here to say hi and just to share a few things. Don't have anything prepared today or planned. I just figured it's been a few days and it's time to share. So just showing up to share myself and to share my love and to share my time. So what wants to be shared today? What wants to be said today? What wants to be expressed and felt and known, acknowledged, honored, received, given, and offered, contributed today. And it's okay not to know, and it's okay to let go, and it's okay, to be here and go with the flow, and sit in silence, and embrace the unknown. Yeah, that's what I get to choose for me. I've been on that hamster wheel of overthinking. Yeah, I've noticed some things actually since I've cleared some distortions and I've been observing this week. It's actually kind of funny what wants to be said about this. So there's like strategies and there's mechanisms, like these old mechanisms of the mind, the monkey mind, to protect myself, to anticipate what's coming, or to make a prediction, or to kind of read a room, or to kind of, stay like one step ahead from that adversary or from that uncomfortable feeling or from that uncomfortable situation or that confrontation maybe. And so there's a pattern obviously of ego strategies that I've noticed coming up, like almost like just doing like quick little scans and stuff just to check what's wrong, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be smoothed over, what needs to be propped up or defended or something like that. But I noticed that it is just like little mental strategies that come up, like because it's just such a habit. There's like this part of me that's always on guard, that wants to know what's next and what to do, just where to focus the energy to protect myself in certain ways. But I know I don't need to do that anymore. It's just like the energy still wants to go in that direction, and it's interesting watching it, like looking for hypothetical problems to solve or to fix or to just stay in control or something like that. I don't know if that makes any sense right now, but maybe I'll read a little bit from my journal this week because I noticed it was like kind of happening, and like around certain old anxieties and things, propping up or reinforcing that false identity or that false image or that role that needs to be filled a certain way, and anticipating and preparing to play act at being that in certain ways. So maybe I'll be able to articulate that further. We'll see what wants to be said and what we'll continue with here. But now that I don't need to, I know I don't need to. So it's like changing those patterns. So it's kind of interesting, and it can get a little confusing trying to use logic alone to figure it out, because it always wants to argue with itself and chase its own tails and then defend itself. So it's kind of funny in a lot of ways. Knowing that I don't need to stay on that hamster wheel and that treadmill of that judge, victim, jury. God's always on trial. God's the one on trial. We're the ones that, always punish ourselves and work against ourselves in those ways. So, what else can I share about this week? It's been a really good week. It's been an interesting week, and I've been really tired the last couple days. It's just because it was like such a busy beginning and so social, and I'm used to being a quiet introvert a lot of the time, just introverting and doing my own thing in my own ways, in my own space. But it's been so great to get together and be with others and share just so much love this month so far in July, this Christmas in July. And the new light, a new life, a new love, where all is right. And I got to go to a concert with a friend. I hadn't been to a concert for a very long time, and there's not a lot of shows that I actually would actually go to anymore. It's got to be something that I really, really love, just because it's been hard for me to kind of be in big groups with lots of people because of how sensitive I have been, and I've learned the last couple of years how to shield myself and how to operate within and around big groups of people without it overwhelming me completely, and me losing myself, being pulled out of myself, or not being able to be with myself or make room for myself. And so I was having some anxiety coming up about this concert, going to this concert, just because I've had unpleasant experiences at other concerts where people didn't respect my boundaries, and they were downright rude and pushy and kind of rapey, as far as energetic rape goes, and crossing physical boundaries, and non-appropriate, inappropriate touching and stuff like that. Just not okay. It's not okay. But this concert was a lot different, and it was a beautiful, freaking amazing show, and I'm so glad I went, and I got to go experience it with a friend. Thank you, Danielle. That was such a magical evening. Such beautiful, beautiful souls at the concert, and at this event. And so it was Yema, a band I've been listening to for a couple years, and I really love the lyrics and the music and just the feeling and just the messages and the prayers. The songs are total prayers. They are. And she speaks my language, and so this is let's go to this concert. But it wasn't just a concert, it was an interactive art experience, and it was very, very healing for everyone there, and it was really amazing. So they opened up with, I think it was a local group who do breath work, holotropic kind of breath work sessions and stuff. So we got to do some breath work with this amazing group, 2 males and a female on the stage there, facilitating this breathwork session. And they were just so lovely. And by the time we were done, and it was just with different types of breathing, and wow, I just felt so energized and so oxygenated, and my hands were so hot. They were just radiating, and I was tingling, my feet and my hands and my head were all tingling, and I just felt wow, just so turned on And it felt like my hands were like radiating this heat, and I was just tingling all over, and it was just very intense. But yeah, so I was grateful I got to experience that, and I felt, yeah, a little bit guarded, but I knew I was safe, and I kept getting like certain reminders, and I was just like, yeah, I was able to let go and just be there and receive what was being offered and participate fully, as fully as I could. And yeah, it was awesome. So I'm grateful for that, and it's just affirming like that I get to take some of these practices and actually incorporate them into my practices, into my daily practices, and expand on those too for my well-being. And yeah, it's a great way to connect back to myself and to my heart and to my fullness. And then we got to enjoy like a little cacao ceremony, which was, yeah, awesome. A little group cacao ceremony. And then Yema got to come on stage and play some beautiful music from their new album. And it was like, oh, just so affirming and so beautiful. It looked like a temple, like this place, this venue that they had booked at. It was called the Clubhouse, and it's in Salt Lake. And I think it's an old church. But yeah, I loved how they remodeled it and just how it felt in there and everything. And yeah, the music was amazing, and just everyone's energy in there, like just wow, how open it was. And it was easier to stay open for longer periods of time, like to stay open. And so yeah, just wow, still processing like some of that. Like I've been really tired and just taking it easy the last couple days since the show, and just doing my thing and being creative, and yeah, noticing and observing different things. So super awesome, like day and night. I was on Wednesday, got to go have like some really yummy vegan food at this place called Zest. I'd never been there, and I'll be going back again because it was freaking delicious and amazing and delightful. And yeah, I like the energy of that place too. So it's just awesome, like doing new things. letting go of apathy, of why I can't or why I won't. Feeling the fear and choosing to show up anyway, to be encouraged and to be brave, and just doing my thing in all my ways, in and through my own ways. So it's been good, yeah, to get out and to actually feel like I am safe, I am protected. There's nothing for me to worry about. There's nothing that I need to control. Like I just get to be aware, I get to show up, I get to be present, and I get to respond. And so that is a great freeing up of energy. And that's my new song. Love is free, love is free, love is free, love is free, I am free, we are free, free to be. So lightening it up and remembering not to take it all so personally and so seriously. It's not all about me. So letting go of how people respond, and actually recognizing certain things about validation and feedback, and why that was such a strong loop to get stuck in, or to fall back into in certain ways that I really, really realized this week. Oh, so it was I've created this freaking overseer in my mind, this overlord of the super ego. Yeah, to prove that I am right, to prove that I am worthy, to prove that I'm all right. And just kind of looking into those things and seeing how those will come up, and seeing those as a strategy that I'm dissolving now. And so it's just kind of funny, to start becoming aware of something, and really seeing into it and seeing into the pattern, and the why. The why, like what I get to reclaim and what's being offered to me, what's actually, yeah, being presented if I'm open to receive. So, July 16th, I got some great rest and I'm feeling refreshed and replenished. Yay. What wants to be chosen, invited, received, given, offered, shared, honored, worked with, played through, acknowledged, and allowed to be and become integrated, surrendered, accepted, transformed, and alchemized today. Making room, making space for fullness, wholeness, and emptiness. Review. Review God source frequencies and GSF behavior. So that's God source frequency behavior. And this was an article that I read actually like 5 days ago on energetic synthesis by Lisa Renee. And I want to go over a couple of those things because it is in line with what I'm working through and working on. And we'll see what wants to be said today or maybe next time about that. So a fun day of humor and joker energy to laugh at ourselves and lighten up our ways. Silly mischief monkey on the treadmill and the hamster wheel, rocking the boat and shaking up the tree. Lightening the hell up and recentering. Breathing, surrendering, to begin again. Energetic, lively, impulsive, spontaneous, open, receptive. Curious, expressive, creative, perceptive, softening, yielding. Letting go and being present. I'm willing to let go and be here in the present. In play practice. Knowing my presence is enough, I am enough, we are enough, love is enough, life is enough, and now is the gift. Permission to be. I give myself permission to be. Permission to be. I am free. Love is free. Love is within and all around me. I am, we are, thou art, beloved. Free my voice, my currency, all my love for me. My love for thee, we, she, and me. Devotion and expressing care for me, we. Careful, full of care in my expressions of love and service. Sacred alchemy. Relating, cooperating, communicating, participating, celebrating, awakening, co-creating, navigating, expanding, and integrating. Rewiring. We are all one. We are aware. We are one. Trusting life, trusting myself, trusting in the mystery, the love, the plan, the starseed missions, the lessons, the connections, the ascension, the liberation, the awakening, the indivisibility of self-realized individuation, full embodiment and supernova systems being activated within me and we, all beings, one family, as above, so below, God source frequency, divinely timed, ordered operations, inclusivity and unity, diversity, harmony, cooperation, differentiation, alchemization, transformation, transfiguration, a joyful homecoming. Christus Sophia, the Sophia Christos, alchemical union and the dual unity, through being, opening, and becoming all the love we are, for all so be. July 17th, 2021, Saturday, 7:17, the star, Venus and Mars, Neptune and Jupiter, Saturn and Chiron, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, inspirational leadership and service to the whole, healed healers, love through one and all. I believe that all things are possible. I believe in our abilities and the love we are and get to be. I believe and know that good things and miracles are always coming my way and unfolding through this great mystery. I believe in our angel wings. I believe in me and we, thee and she. I believe that we are ascending into higher planes of awareness through purifying, attending, and harmonizing our rejected, misperceived aspects, and we are awakening and remembering who we really are. I believe in this sacred time, in this great work, in this healing, this returning home to all we are. I know I've had some interesting dreams the last few days. It's just been a challenge to recall them or remember them. It feels like I'm adventuring and traveling, working or completing tasks in the astral realms while I'm sleeping and dreaming. This morning there were some interesting messages about meeting, like meeting me, and we together. Yeah, meeting. I don't know, funny wordplay and puns about meeting me. Funny, silly, being, playing, dreaming, meeting myself again and again in 1,000 different disguises. Meet me, meet at me, me and me, meet me, meeting me, meet me together. The two is the one, the union of the dual nature, dual love. Angel wings, guardians, feminine and masculine, heroes, gamos, reunion, star family, allies, guides, friends, ancestors, unseen and seen helpers, companions, totems, and familiars. The spirit in white, albedo, and initiation into a new, true, full, whole life. Review and follow through, continue in the journey on the path, all lead to the same summit. We are all just walking each other home once again. Integrity and impeccability. If one part of the whole is out of alignment, it can destabilize the whole thing. If we're not operating in integrity in certain areas of our lives and in certain relationship dynamics, then that can bleed over into other parts of our lives and affect the balance and interchange of the whole exchange, contributing to energy leaks and drains that can create more drama, trauma, and unskillful actions, disease, and suffering. We all have awareness, potential, gifts, strengths, talents, wisdom, insights, skills, limitations, wounds, blind spots, and our own moments, our own stories, and all our parts to play for ourselves and each other. So lighten up and play. Humility, compassion, empathy, trust, surrender, receptivity, gratitude and hospitality, willingness and courage, faith and love, truth, beauty, goodness, ourselves and life's generosity, her richness, fertility, all the possibilities, creative spirit, livelihood, harmony, and all the joyful good things, prosperity and intuition, working with the feminine nature, honoring the divine sacred nature of the goddess life and ourselves. Our energy, our life force, our being, our well-being, our wellspring, the star, the sun, the one love, Terra, green Terra, white Terra, blue Terra, smiling, joy, healthy pride, self-esteem, contentment, ease, grace, self-love, loving kindness, self-care, healthy boundaries, devotion, self-respect, self-trust, self-knowing, self-realizing, integrating, remembering, awakening, activating, transfiguring, transmuting, transforming, redirecting, anchoring, embodying, teleporting, traveling, journeying, returning home to she, thee, me, and we. Yay, another day to play, share, express, attend, care for, show up for, just as I am. I was watching a bird fly through the sky this morning and effortlessly letting go of all that weighs them down. A funny little example, the cosmic shit in sync with the flap of its wings, letting go of all that is no longer mine to carry or burden myself with. Effortless actions and unself-consciousness. Yep, just take that shit. Trust in the force, the Tao, life, and the mystery, trust in oneself, and the cosmic order and timing. Yeah, just let go of that shit. Let it go. Let that shit go, homie. And let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I realized some things yesterday relating to moose medicine and acknowledging gifts and a job well done. Also working through new layers of forgiveness and letting go of lingering or residual resentments and regrets. Relinquishing old feelings of guilt, pride, envy, shame, and not enoughness. Feeling grateful for the roles and the dynamics in my relationships that really helped me break through and break open to break free of false chains, these old core beliefs of black mentality and tyranny, slavery, cycles of suffering. Remembering, knowing, awakening, all I am. Grateful for my sisters, friends, family, teachers, elders, mentors, teachers, and companions. Teachers. Tee-hee. There have been so many. Grateful for all of them. So grateful. Thank you. Grateful for mom and dad and all that I've learned in this epic lifetime of rebirth. I'm so grateful for my teachers, for my mentors, for my elders. My elders. Elders. Yeah. Yeah, the elders that have helped me walk through my own doors. Yeah, that's true. So, I am so grateful for this time of rebirth. Thank you, beloved star and human families. Thank you, love. Thank you, dark and light. Thank you, space and time. Thank you, day and night. All is right. Thank you. Thank you for all. Thank you for the rebirth of the light, transfiguration, Lionsgate portal, Lunsad, the light of Lu, Lama's story time, remembering and honoring truth, truthfulness, and celebrating the light within you, the light that holds support, raises, and carries the two, unifying the whole of me and we, all you, all full, all true, your whole return home. to you. And yes, I'll say yes to that. Thank you, life. Yes. Thank you, life, for all of this. Thank you, life. Yes. So saying yes to life. And there was a couple of few synchronicities that I have been picking up on too. Like, so just writing down different things that just pop into my head. And sometimes it's just like free word association. And sometimes it's just like trying to figure something out, trying to work a problem out and just writing it out. And like letting certain voices speak, and yeah, just listening and just allowing like the expression without the attachment, and like just practicing that and playing with that, playing through that, and receiving so many gifts. And so it was fun. Like, I have heard that we're all just walking each other home. I've heard that a couple times since I wrote that down. Yeah. And yeah, I love that. And then also there was another one, yeah, that I've heard from several, like, that was coming in again and again. So it was like, wink, wink. Yeah. Those are the messages of the week. And so it's just let go. It's okay not to know. Everything that you need will be offered right when you need it. And it's already here, or it's on its way, and it's coming. Make the space, make the room, and invite grace, and open to receive that grace. And so yeah, we're going into some new initiations at this time, and yeah, there is a sense of completion, and yeah, like just really all the time, really like in an instant and in a lifetime. The journey of an instant and the journey of a lifetime. And yeah, just initiation. So that's what came up for me this week, actually. And it just felt so right as well. Just been working on, my art projects. I have them right here behind me, actually, this purple board. I have a couple of these cards here that I've been making, these oracle cards. And I feel like maybe next month I'll share a couple, but right now here's a few on this board. I'm watching them come to life, this deck come to life, and it's just so awesome. And this one came through a couple days ago, and it just felt like, she's stepping into something new, and she's emerging, and what is this? Is this higher self? And it's just like, no, this is initiation. And so that's the title that I chose for that card, was initiation. And the week before, this card just came through. It was perfect. A cosmic mind, universal mind. Yeah. And then the week before, this card came through, and she's one of my allies and teachers, Kuan Yin. Yeah, so compassion and cosmic mind and initiation. Those are all on my mind and coming through. And it is like all in divine order and divine timing. And just getting out of my own way and trusting in this play, and God's play, where we're all at play. All playing with God. All parts of God. All playing together and remembering all our parts. So, how awesome is that? How fun is that? How free is that? How cool is that? How loving is that? How creative is that? So let's remember, and let's attend to all that we are, care for all that we are, show up for all that we are, and be willing to be all that we are right now, harmonizing all that we are and get to be, for ourselves and for each other, with ourselves and with each other, through ourselves and through each other. Let's be all that we are, for all that we are, through all that we are. Love all that we are, know all that we are, be all that we aren't. Alright, I hope you're all well. Love y'all, sending love your way. Sending love from my well to yours. Let's all be well. May you be well. May we all be well. All is well. Tap into that well. It's all is well. All is well where we are, as we are, here we are, in all that we are. Love y'all. We'll see you next time.